Hello everyone, this is Fonz Wake Up Funds. Welcome to another video back on the channel. Now we're kind of back to doing Bond's friendship readings, and today we're going to be talking about some very iconic friendship, aka DK and Bobby from IKON. You already know what's up, iconics around the world, local iconic here. What's the vibes? We're going to be talking about how each of them view their bond and what the bond is from the outside, and how they view each other. So first, let's start off with how Bobby views the bond, the friendship that he has with DK. Is King of Cups and Ace of Cups. So one thing is that he truly does feel very blessed that DK is in his life. He loves DK very much, very deeply, and he feels like he can be very emotionally open and honest with DK, and DK can do the same to him. So it's giving very much emotionally supportive. They really probably have a lot of goofy times together. It's never super too taking each other too seriously and super tight-fisted. However, how he views DK is the Eight of Swords is that he can just tell that it seems like their relationship is probably so close that he just knows that DK has issues, right? Not like he's some sort of broken person, but he sees that he might even feel trapped or feel held back by himself in terms of the Eight of Swords, or there's just something holding him back and holding him down. So to me, it doesn't necessarily feel like, he is too worried, like, DK is emotionally closed off to him, but it feels almost a bit like he's worried about how he's going to move about the world whenever he might be a bit more closed off and trapped in nature and a bit more tight-laced and tight-knit. Whereas, when he's with Bobby, he's a lot more free-flowing and free-moving, and feels a bit more safe to be a bit more expressive and do much more, so if that makes any sense. So yeah, clarifying, I guess, further, we'll just move straight into DK and how he views their friendship and how he views Bobby. So first off, how he views the friendship is Chariot and Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm gonna have to retract that last statement. And he views their friendship as very fair and equal. On one bright side is he does view the friendship as very, exclusive. They have their inside jokes, almost daggum near their own language, and they understand each other so well. But also with this Four of Pentacles could indicate is sometimes he doesn't always know how to express himself to Bobby and is a bit closed off. Not because of anything that Bobby is doing, but maybe his own self-reservations and just, maybe his own struggles expressing and interpreting and feeling his emotions when it comes to others maybe who are a bit more emotionally vulnerable, and just him be emotionally vulnerable in general. So this Four of Pentacles just kind of feels like maybe at times it might take him a little bit longer to open up whenever there's something wrong with him, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he's holding back any love that he feels towards Bobby. So now how he views Bobby is the Nine of Cups. Is super loving, giving, fulfilling. Like honestly, like he probably couldn't ask for a better friend. He loves Bobby to the fullest here. Nine of Cups is. He honestly probably might even feel his happiest, or at least his happiest whenever he's hanging out with Bobby, or maybe this is one of his friends that like never fails to cheer him up. If that makes any sense. So now moving into the final pile and the overalls as to, just from an outside perspective, what the friendship dynamic is like in the overalls are Ten of Swords, Four of Cups, King of Swords overall bottom, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, King of Swords, Two of Wands. So it seems like at this moment, their friendship could be being tested right now. In terms of, it just feels like it's probably changing. Someone's kind of stepping up, bossing up, and might be either working on their mental health or they're trying to get a little bit tougher. Which it might be hurting one of the other parties. So let's say theoretically the one who's toughening up a little bit is DK, and the one who's feeling maybe a bit hurt and depressed-ish might be Bobby. Solely due to the fact that it just seems like what, let's say, allegedly Bobby might have feared about these issues with emotional vulnerability when it comes to DK could be kind of coming to fruition, and he's kind of being forced to watch it play out, but it's not necessarily so much that he would ever consider walking out on his friend and turning his back. It just seems like this is a hump that they're going to have to get over, but it really is testing their relationship to see, if it's going to pan out and go where it should go to evolve and be in a better place, or if it will kind of suffer a little bit and really expose to them, what's happening. However, like I said, I truly don't see there's no indications of breaking up or leaving each other. It just seems like they could be going through a bit of a rough patch, and they will get through it at the end. But one thing is for sure is that it's going to be changing and evolving, and hopefully it gets to a place where it gets even better rather than worse, of course. But then again, tell me what you guys think. Tell me if there are any other bonds in IKON that you guys would like to know about. Any other bonds in K-pop, period, that you want to know about. Other than that, drop a like, leave me a comment here, send a request over to the blog. If you can't get down with the get down, don't get down with friends. Annyeong.